Academy Award-winning actor, that's Lupita Nyong'o, is starring in the highly anticipated prequel to the Quiet Place movie franchise.
Never gets old.
I know, it's so silly, but I love doing it. Quiet Place, Day One, tells the story of the day the world goes silent after an alien invasion, except we don't know what is happening. It follows Samira, played by Nyong'o, and her cat Frodo as they try to escape these vicious creatures. We're very happy to say Lupita Nyong'o joins us first on CBS Mornings. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Lovely lady in red. That could be a song.
Thank you.
It is a song, actually.
I know that was a joke. Glad I was making the joke.
I know, I'm making another joke.
Lupita, welcome, welcome.
Thank you so much.
I had seen the first two movies. I was really excited because I thought, how in the world are they going to be able to do a prequel to this? And guess what? You guys nailed it.
Oh,
so
thank you.
What was it like for you joining the franchise? Were you familiar with the first two?
Well, I was familiar with them. I was too scared to watch them in the cinema.
You were.
I watched them in the daylight at home, and then I regretted not seeing them in the cinema because they do really lend themselves to that immersive experience and that group experience. So I was very honored to be taking on this prequel. Because it's just a unique experience. I don't think there's something very original about this concept of a dangerous world.
And you're not even sure what the danger is.
Yes,
you just know that it's something very ominous and very nefarious, but you're not sure what it is. But what really gets to me about all the Quiet Place franchises is that so much acting you have to do with no words.
Right.
I mean, and you make your living speaking.
Yeah.
You were an Academy Award winner speaking.
Yeah.
So what is it like to play when you really have to rely on your visual presentation and your body language?
Well, it was actually quite liberating.
Was it?
Yeah, because as actors, when we get a script, we're always looking for what's happening between the lines anyway, in order to bring it to life. And we as human beings do a lot of communicating without words.
Exactly right.
And so when you strip away the words, you're left with something more primal, more immediate, and you have to be very present with your acting partners to know exactly what's going on.
So talk about that presence with Joseph Quinn, who we did not see in that clip, but who you're on screen with for most of the movie.
Yeah. I mean, Samira and Eric are kind of an odd couple. And so I was really keen to meet him and see what it was going to be like. The chemistry was effortless, actually. What I found
from the very beginning?
From the very beginning, yeah. We didn't really get to know each other until we were working on this movie. But there was just a trust because we have the same work ethic. He's very open. He doesn't lead with his ego. He's very interested in just doing a good job and figuring it out together.
He said he learned a lot from you. I mean, in the movie, you all have some really sweet, tender scenes that I think are the crux of the movie.
Yeah, it was a real joy to work with him. And Michael Sarnowski has this way, the director of addressing severe material with a tenderness. And I think that juxtaposition and that contrast, that tension, is what makes this special.
That and the cat.
The cat. People are saying the cat, Frodo, is the MVP along with all of you. So you perform with this cat the entire time in the film. But tell us about how you felt about cats before you met Frodo.
I'm allergic to cats. I actually find cats difficult. Are you a cat person by nature?
Well, I was not when I was considering taking on this movie. I've been terrified of cats my entire life.
Terrified?
Oh, terrified. Wow. I wouldn't be in a room with a cat. I would cry.
What scared you about them?
Well, I just found them suspicious. They're like little lions.
Yeah,
and like
they are.
if they were any bigger, they would eat us. It was my idea.
Yeah.
So I begged the director to consider a different animal.
Such as?
Like an armadillo. Something like
Anything
that.
but a cat.
You want to sip some water?
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
And I don't see an armadillo working.
No, armadillo would be hard because they make a lot of noise. But I do think, right, that would not be good. But the idea of like a cat and going to cat therapy to get over your fear.
You went to cat therapy?
I did. It's exposure therapy. So they hired someone to bring cats to my home. And the first day, they just released the cats in my presence. I stood on the other side of the room and asked questions about why they were doing what they were doing.
Wow, Lupita.
And I worked slowly until such a time
then
that
did you touch them?
Eventually.
But let's talk about it like a little more audience therapy, because people are very excited about this movie,
Yeah.
and it's going to be premiering at the Tribeca Festival. Same people as do the film festival, but it's a special screening, I think just tomorrow night or very soon, a couple days now.
Yes.
What are you hoping people take away?
Well, I hope they fall in love with cats, as I did, in making this movie.
Did you fall in love with
I
cats?
did.
She
and
has
now I
one
have
now,
a cat.
Gayle.
You have a cat?
Yo-yo.
I do.
I think do we have a picture of you? There he is.
Yes, that's
And you're holding him.
Yes.
Guys, are we trying to get cats adopted here? What are we doing?
I mean, that was the effect it had on me. But it's also really just a film about needing each other.
Yes.
In the first two films, we're following a family, and we understand their need to stick together.
Yeah.
But in this film, it's perfect strangers, and what is it that's tying them together?
The connection is so strong, as I said, many sweet, tender moments. But what I love so much about you is that for the rest of your life, you will always be known as Academy Award winner.
Yes.
What is that like every time you hear that introduction for yourself? Academy Oscar winner. What is that like for you?
It used to make me laugh. I was so tickled every time I heard it in the beginning, and now it's warm.
Yes.
It's like a warm feeling. It's like a reminder of something that I accomplished.
It's a beautiful thing, and it is an accomplishment. This movie is also an accomplishment, a triumph. I can't wait for people to see it. Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Thank you for having me.
Congratulations.
Thank you all.
A Quiet Place Day 1 is in theaters this Friday. It's distributed by Paramount Pictures, a division of our parent company, Paramount Global.